What is APR, or annual percentage rate? You see it all the time, and everybody in the industry, especially advertisements, will always say, look at the APR. What's the APR? And it's very important to understand what the fees are that go into calculating the APR, or annual percentage rate, and also the difference between the APR and the note rate. So here we have live pricing inside my system, and the note rate are all the rates that are displayed on the left hand side here. So like when we're looking at this, 100 means that there's no cost to it, and so a par rate, or no cost, no discount points being charged, or prepaid interest to get that rate. The that rate would be 6.6%. Then um, then if we wanted to buy down the rate, that's when we get into discount points. So I have two examples of other lenders, large retail lenders that do charge discount points to get the rate. The first one is Navy Fed, and here we have their displayed rate. So for a 30-year VA mortgage, they're offering 5.875, but it's at a 1% or one discount point cost, which is increasing the APR to 6.35%. So some of the fees that go into APR are going to be discount points is the big one, right? And that's the reason why you want to pay attention to it. But then they also have underwriting fees, processing fees, basically all lender fees that we call them different things, but they're basically the same thing. And in this case, the reason why I was scrolled down to the bottom is that Navy Fed charges another point to get this rate. So they're actually charging two discount points, and you can see it down here that if you don't, in this fine print, if you don't sign it up, they'll charge another percentage point if you don't sign up with their services, mainly checking and savings accounts. Otherwise, they'll charge you another quarter point to get that. So they're actually charging 1.5, 125 basis points. So 1/100th of a point is 1 basis point, 125 basis points. Then if you go to USAA, same thing. They're a little bit more straightforward. They don't have any additional hidden fees. However, they are charging 1 point to get that rate. And then if you look at my live pricing, and this is why it's so important to get with a local lender, is that the 6.375, I know that you guys are used to looking at this, but if 100 is par or no cost, there's 60 basis points in this. So I would be charging 40 basis points less than USA to get that rate, which is a huge savings because we also don't charge a processing the application fee. We don't have additional lender fees for VA. That would be different for FHA and conventional, but specifically for VA, we do not charge any lender fees. So I hope that gives a quick breakdown of what APR is and the difference between the note rate and the APR. So give me a call. We're happy to help explain all these differences, educate, and make sure that you're comfortable with the entire process to the closing table.